Welcome back to the channel, Loving Love Mallorca. I'm Andrew and it's a Friday, so I brought you down to Picafort to have a look at the market. I'm not sure how big the market's going to be because it's only the 17th of March, so it's just on the borderline really, aren't we? So it could still be the winter market for fruit and veg, etc., but it could just start getting a little bit for tourists because we're getting a few more holiday makers. Hotels are open, restaurants are open and all that, so we're going to see what it's like. Let's just have a look at the beach here. There's a lot of seaweed along here, as you can see, and it's quite a strong smell, as you can imagine. Nice to see people on the beach, and they're walking their dogs and things. So I'm saying there's a lot of restaurants getting ready to open now. In a little while, all these restaurants, stroke bars will be open up here, ready for the holiday makers and another season. It's a lovely warm day today. Seeing people in the shorts already. Hardly a cloud in the sky, which is perfect because the temperature isn't really that high at the moment. It becomes unbearable. It's in its mid-20s, early to mid-20s today. Even the council are getting ready for the season now, as you can see with these poles, getting ready for the umbrellas. There's painters and decorators, getting the hotels to look nice for the season ahead. Lots of work going on everywhere. Just approaching the square now with the Picafort sign. In the summer here they have a little market. This is where the market normally starts, just round here. Seems to be the centre for everywhere just here. Got the statues in the water. Just here in the summer, I love going paddling just here because this water just round here is so warm just there. This is a famous Picafort sign just here. There's a lot of people sitting around just talking and watching the world go past. That's a nice thing about being here on holiday and or whatever. Just a little bit of time just to do nothing, should I say. So apart from these seats just here, you've got this little gym in the middle here. A few rides and things. In the summer you often see people along here just having a little go, should I say. And you've got a little port just over there. And this is where the market begins. Have a little bit of entertainment in the evening. Just here. It's quite a nice place to hang out here actually, just in the evening. I was watching the telly the other day and they have tree huggers. Are you a tree hugger? Put down in the comments below if you are or you're not. I'd love to know what the story is behind the statues, to be honest. This is always a nice little beach just here, just by the port. You don't often see a lot of people sunbathing just here. I quite like the pictures you find on the walls as well. They're really well painted. There's quite a few round and round Picafort as well. Today there's a lovely atmosphere. Really calm, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's all going to change for the next month or so with all the everybody coming here on holiday and things, but at the moment it's nice and calm, very relaxing. If you are enjoying this film, I'd love you to give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget my website I've now got, which is www.lovinglovemallorca.com. And if you own a business over here, you'd like me to advertise excursions or anything like that, please put it below or email me. Just round here you find a lot of cafe bars, which is nice just to sit down and let the world go by and people watch. It's just nice to watch the people repairing the boats and things. There's a lot of repairing going on at the moment. That's the thing with art, isn't it? It really doesn't have to make any sense at all to be art. And there's lots of these pictures everywhere drawn on the side of buildings. If you enjoy scuba diving, you find lots of different things around here to explore under the water, wouldn't you? And this lovely path takes you all the way around to Sombarlo. And you've got the town right in the middle, just the other side of these shops here, cafes. You've got the police station just there where the flags are, all cafes everywhere. Maybe you just want to stop and watch the fountains, have a little seat, maybe have a drink. As I say, normally this is where the market is all round here. You imagine the olden days, can't you, when there was a proper fishing area here, that they'd keep the fishing boats in these little garages, for a better word, just then keep them safe overnight, and then launch them straight into the sea to go and do their morning work. And if you are a cyclist, there is a cycle lane that goes all the way around here. As you can see, you can rent bikes here. It's a lovely, just relaxing way to spend a few hours or a few days just seeing the most of the island. Maybe a little morning jog is your idea of fun. Lots of different clubs over here, you know, so karate, jogging, running, cycling, you name it, even walking clubs. There's something over here for everyone. And knitting clubs too. Just look at these piles of seaweed, probably been put here, I would say, all drying out, ready for the next part of the move to another part of the beach. Oh, in Alcudia, they use Alcanada Beach just up the road for drying it. I wonder if they do the same here. They move it all up there. Who knows? So this is the beach of Sambalo just here. You can walk for miles if you carry on the other side of the beach, just over there. I've done it loads of times with the dog. It's a beautiful area. There's several cafes. There's a hotel over there, the Sambalo Hotel. There's lots of things just round here. It's a lovely walk. No markets, unfortunately, but a lovely walk. It's lovely just to have a little cafe on the beach itself, isn't it? So I was saying, this is Sambalo part of Camp Picafort. And they've got a few hotels just round here. The shops just start just up the road here a little bit. A bit further down we'll see a lot more shops are open. I mean, the things in Camp Picafort, even the winter months, there are a few bits and pieces that stay open all year. So the actual sea is only the road next to us. Some lovely houses. I love looking at houses when I'm walking. So many different types and styles to look at. And if you are with walking aids, electric wheelchair or that sort of thing, there's plenty of places to take them off the curbs. And the pavements are pretty good as well. As you can see, there's no damages or anything, potholes, etc. So back where the police station is and the cafes. At 20 degrees. It's not bad, is it? Even though most of the tourist places are closed still, if you are thirsty, you always find somewhere for refreshments. So we're just approaching the beginning of the town now. There's a post office just there. Again, there's shops to rent if you fancy having a little go. You'll find lots and lots of cafe restaurants around all year round. Plenty of places, as I was saying earlier, to grab a drink and have a bite to eat. And across the road there's a pizza place called Mamma Mia. And the amount of times since summer I've walked along here and heard the ABBA song being sung by people, it's quite amusing really, because I bet you every person thinks they're the only person to see that side of it. And of course there's a Ting train, isn't there? Lots of stops around here for the train. Obviously it's not in use at the moment because we're still out of season, but they'll be coming out soon, I'm sure. So this is the main part with the shops here now, as you can see. So most of this opens all year round. 22 degrees out one says. And believe me, it really does feel it. If this is your first time on the island and you're just finding this film quite by accident, then if you wanted to know what excursions to do, if you look back, I've got dozens of excursions from last year to give you some idea what you'd like to do, if it's an evening one or a day trip or whatever. There's loads of them to do on the island. I love the little independent shops, so interesting to look at. So there's a few shops if you go further up. What I normally do when I get a Burger King, which is on my left here, I normally turn left just up there, which takes me past loads of more tourist items, cafe, bars and shops and that sort of thing. And it takes you back to the main road where you'll find a few bus stops and things along there. So that's our nightclub just here. Everything's getting ready to open now, just starting to for the season. And just here you can get your tickets for the Ting Ting train. Next to it you've got another little kiosk for excursions you can do if you fancy doing any. Of course, the main road just here. So if you forget your hat, or you want something for people back at home, there's plenty of little shops up here just for that person. So it's just approaching the main road now. If I turned right, I'll go back to Akudia. Lots of bus stops along here. So this is just where I'm gonna finish my film just here. Well, I hope you liked today's film. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget Facebook page, Love Me Mallorca. Catch you soon, guys. Bye for now.